Hello guys, so it has been a while since I've done a sit down review video with you guys, and today I'm going to be showing you a printer which I think will be great for your small business. I've partnered up with Zebra to bring you a really exciting video which I think will elevate your small business to the next level. The Zebra ZSB. When Zebra reached out to me, I was super excited because we already use a Zebra printer here at Katnipp and was actually recommended to us by Royal Mail themselves. I'm already a huge fan of Zebra products, so when they reached out to me and we went on a call together, they pitched this printer which I think sounds perfect for a small business. It sounds much more eco-friendly than the usual label printers, but we'll get more into that later on in the video. First of all, I want to try it out and I'm going to do an honest review and unboxing here. Let's unbox it and try it out and see what it is all about. Now these printers come in both a 2-inch and 4-inch model. The one we're going to be using today is the 4-inch model, which is perfect for 6x4 shipping labels. It uses a very own ZSB series recyclable drop-in label cartridges, has a print resolution of 300 dpi and is a thermal based printer, which means there's no ink cartridges needed. So the printer itself comes in this cardboard box, which I'm going to unbox now, and then we also have a few different label sizes here. This is the one I will find most important, which is the extra large shipping 6x4 labels, and this is what we will use for Royal Mail to process our orders, which I'm sure is what you guys are wanting to use it for as well. But you can also get different labels like this multi-purpose name tag, which is also going to come in handy for labeling my stickers and also the jumpers that I have on sale on my shelves. Now one thing that I noticed right off the bat is just how environmentally friendly the packaging of this product is. Every single bit of the packaging can be recycled or composted, and I absolutely love that there was zero plastic in sight. That is truly where this printer shines, especially for small business who want to be more eco-conscious with their purchasing choices and what they bring inside the business. Inside the box there was a small quick start guide and a kettle lead and power plug, and that was pretty much it. No unnecessary packaging, no unnecessary plastic, which was a huge bonus in this unboxing. I feel like this is the way companies should be going now with the current state of the environment. And here we also have a little top lid for the cartridge that we can remove, which makes it nice and easy to be recycled, so that is super good. Can you see this? So this is how the printer cartridge comes. Now usually with other label printers, especially the one we're currently using, it has this massive chunk of plastic on each side, and this, as you can see, does not. It's made out of this recyclable packaging. So I really love this. Look at that. That is actually the cartridge, so no plastic used here. So you just slot your cartridge in there. One thing that is really cool about this label printer as well, I don't know if you can see this, but it has a sensor here, and in between these label sheets you will see this little gap line here that the sensor reads, so it knows when it's finished your labels and when it's done a complete print run. So I absolutely love that. So already from the get-go this is looking super promising. I don't know any other printer who uses a recyclable paper cartridge rather than those heavy thick plastic cartridges. But enough about that, the proof is in the pudding. This printer still has to perform. You want to cut down any unproductive time as much as possible, and you want it to be as productive and as efficient as possible. So let's plug this printer in. The printer itself was super easy to plug in. It's literally just one lead, as this is a wireless and Bluetooth printer, so that was super simple. And one thing I had to note is how glorious it actually looked on my desk. I'm actually a huge fan of the design here. It's very sleek, very simple, white, crisp and modern, and pretty much will go in any design space. As soon as I turned on the printer, a little label printed out with a QR code on it, which prompted me to download their app from the App Store. So I went ahead, downloaded their app and proceeded to have to sign in, which was a little bit of an extra step, which I didn't really account for. Finally managed to connect, which took me it took me like 10 minutes because I forgot my own Wi-Fi password. So finally connected to my phone, so now I'm gonna connect to my PC. One thing that was a little bizarre to me was the fact that I actually had to download the app before I had access to the desktop one. Now, whether this is actually the case or whether I could do it another way around, I don't know, but that is the way that it prompted me with that QR code. So after I downloaded and registered on the app, I then went ahead and downloaded the driver from the desktop version of the website. It was quite easy just to simply download the compatible driver with OS X, and then our printer was ready to go. So we headed on to our Royal Mail and got a fake shipping label, because Royal Mail is the application we use to process our orders. We are actually going to be using this printer for our smaller business, babybluu, and we wanted to generate a fake label to kind of get a feel, because this is what this printer was mainly set up to do. Now, at first we did run into some printing issues, but it was something that we actually did ourselves. We didn't have the paper size set up right for the shipping labels. Once we finally figured that out, it was time to give this a little test print. The print came out perfect. I didn't need to adjust any settings, but if you did need to adjust any settings, you can actually change the darkness of the thermal print, which is really handy, and it does exactly what you want it to do as a shipping label printer. They also have a little bit of a customization label making tool as well, with lots of graphics and symbols already built into the app and the desktop. So I actually decided to try out another size label to create some shelving organization labels for my jumpers here at Katnipp. So I used some of the pre-built in symbols. I used a little star and some text, and I printed it out and decorated my shelves with all the sizes for my shelves. I didn't spend much time on this, and it looks really cute. The end result is really pretty, so it's really nice to have the versatility of not only just having a label printer, but also having a shipping printer as well if you want to keep different cartridges. So overall, it is safe to say that I am really loving this printer. I feel like Zebra has really listened to its small business customer base and finally got to work on creating a sustainable and eco-friendly product for its customers, so we can feel a little bit less guilty for chucking out all those plastic cartridges in our small business. So let's get into the pros and cons of this unit. So the first pro is the fact that the unit prices for these printers are relatively cheap, with the Zebra 2-inch thermal label printer retailing at £78.33 excluding VAT, or £94 including VAT. And the Zebra 4-inch thermal model, which is the one we've used today, retails at £157.50 excluding VAT, or £189 including VAT. This is significantly cheaper than the Zebra JK series that we are currently running in our studio, which retails at approximately £273. So the second pro was that there was no unnecessary packaging or plastic in this product. Zebra has really pushed this printer as an eco-conscious printer, and I definitely think they've succeeded. Which brings us to the third point, which is that they are eco-friendly cartridges. Now they do have a tiny chip on the back that you need to take out, but other than that, these cartridges are fully recyclable and actually made out of potato starch. Another pro is that it is a beautiful design. It looks sleek and stylish, and its white surface looks great on any desk in any small business. The cons are the startup was a little bit fiddly. Having to download the app and then access the desktop version was a little bit fiddly to start up, but it probably didn't help with the fact that I forgot my Wi-Fi password. The second point is that there is no third-party cartridges to use with this printer because of their eco-based cartridge system. Now this can be a con for many, for those of you who do use third-party cartridges, but for me, the eco-friendly base cartridges do outweigh this con. And I do think it just depends on what you personally as a consumer value the most in your printers and what you want out of a label printer for your small business. Now I'll still be using the old Zebra printer alongside this one as well. I absolutely love them. I love that they do different varying sizes of labels, so if you don't print out the 6x4 labels, you can always just use them for these. So that is just a massive bonus and plus to me. And another little bonus is it looks pretty and super aesthetic on the desk. Now that might not be important in your small business, so it's an added bonus that it looks really pretty on the desk as well. Overall, I am super impressed with this printer, and if you were considering upgrading your printer or investing in a label printer and you're wanting a more sustainable, eco-friendly solution, this is going to be the one for you. If you want to check out this printer, I'll leave a link in the description, or you can head over to zsbseries.com. Alright then, thanks Thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.